right. What do you call yourself?
My trail name is Tank. Real name is Ariel.
And Tank, where were you living before you were on the Pacific Crest Trail?
Before Pacific Crest Trail, I was living in Israel, where I was born.
Okay. And Tank, what are you passionate about?
Um, I think the most interesting thing for me and most attractive thing for me it's the music. I mean, I like reading. I like science, philosophy. I learn physics, and I can deal with this stuff too, and it's interesting to me too. But there's no thing like music that excited me so much.
Okay. And what do you think about the Pacific Crest Trail?
Mm, it's amazing. I got here to USA after my last time. It was when I was 5 years old. So I got shocked from USA, from the culture, from the differences between the country, the differences between the people, and then I got the second shock from the PCT and the awesome landscapes, awesome adventures, awesome people from all over around the world. Um, it's a big challenge, mental challenge and physical challenge. You're being more conscious and aware to your body condition, your breath, your blood streaming even.
Okay.
Amazing.
And do you have a story that you'd like to share from your Pacific Crest Trail adventure?
I had a couple of interesting stories. Um, my last interesting stories was two rescues cases. The one I was the man that gave the rescue, and the second was people that tried to rescue me. So the first story is about we camped in the evening, couple of hikers, like 8 hikers, on a cliff, and then we heard someone calling help from far, from a mile and a half from our location. So we tried to connect with him with shouts, and we understood that he has lost his the path, section hiker. I put my shoes again, and then I went through swamps and bushes in the dark to get him, and then I found him. I carried his backpack, and he lost from day before on 10 a.m. Helicopters looked for him, and we just like found him. He hasn't a compass or map or GPS or something, and we took him to the sheriff day after. The second story is about people that tried to rescue me because I twisted my ankle. I fell in a downhill. It was 2 weeks ago, and then I met a Sabo guy, and he tried to rape me, and he was very nervous. I told him I can limp to the road, and he don't need to be so nervous. But he climbed a hill and then called the rescue, and two cars of rescue teams came to find me, and I tried to escape from them because I didn't want that they will rescue me from a dirt road, and then if I wanna go to continue the trail, it will be hard to get back to there. So I tried to limp to the road more 12 miles, and I just escaped from them. And every hiker I saw this day asked me, "Hey, you're Tank? Rescue team is looking for you. Where are you? Call the sheriff of Quincy. Everybody need to know what about you."
Hmm. Wow. Okay, and thank you. Those are great. How did you end up on the Pacific Crest Trail? Like coming from Israel, how did you hear about, or yeah, why are you out here?
I was in the army, and then I saw the movie Wild, and when I saw it, the dream began, and just after it, I had many many other reasons to make it real.
Okay. And is there any food and drink that you like dream about when you're hiking that you wish you could have, or maybe something from Israel? I don't know. Or what's the something you dream of?
I was a vegetarian until 3 weeks ago or a month ago. So I was a vegetarian for almost 2 years. So now after I finished it and I can eat meat, I just wanna do my first barbecue after I return to eat meat.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Thank you so much. So Tank, you have another story you'd like to share about the Pacific Crest Trail?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a little complicated story, but follow. So, background to the story, I had service in the military for 4 years, like a tank platoon commander. This is the reason for my name. And one of our mission sometime was to protect part of the border between Israel and Jordan when the Jordan River cross. It's a holy place for Baptists, especially because this is the place that Jesus crossed the river, or I don't sure, maybe the Israelites crossed the river to get to Israel. So we just did protection mission there on the border because there's no fence there. So Jordanian can swim to Israel and Israelis can swim to Jordan. So we was there with all of the Baptists from all over around the world, from Spain, from French, from America, from Russia, many Baptists, and we just protect this part of the border. So one of the time I met there a priest from LA, California. His name was Eddie, and I didn't know English so much this time. I just learned English on the trail. So I talked with him a short talk, and then he told me, "Thank you very much. I appreciate your work. When you will arrive to LA sometime, just call me and I can host you and you're okay." And it was 4 years ago, but I remember it. So when I got to California, in the closest place on the trail to LA, I just had his Facebook, so I talked with him. "Eddie, I'm doing the PCT. It's a trail from Mexico to Canada. If you remember me, I remember your invitation, so let's do it." And then he just pick us up, me and Gulliver, another hiker from India, and Soul Train, another hiker from Vegas, just pick us up from KOA to his church in LA, and we just did a day in LA on the trail, and he paid for us for dinner, host us in his church, and we just got back to the trail day after in train. After 4 years, I just saw him for 10 minutes.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. All right, well, thank you so much, dude. That's awesome.